Happy Friday. Something to hold my back up. I'm here, so let me open up my portal. Truth gang, it's your girl Omega, and I'm always bringing that truth. You know how I do. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are not, you already know what to do. You know to spew hashtag justice for Let's Just Smiley 2026 off into the comment section. Your girl would surely appreciate it. I'm just gonna open up my portal just in case. I want to give out shade to the divine infinite all. I want to give out shade to the most high honorable judge, Madre Omega Ashaba Ishtar, as well as the other Oris that are in the upright that come across this video. I would also like to give out shade to my most beautiful and precious Santissima Muerte, to the Barons, the Gades, the Orishas, the Loas, Mama Marie Laveau, Papa Legba, Isu Legba, Legbara, to the Holy Child of Atocha, to all of our ancestors, angels, and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits, Galactic Federation, everyone known and unknown that mean us well. Ashe, ashe, ashe. How was y'all's day? I don't know who's here, but if you're here, tell me how your day was. And I'm about to tell y'all about mine. I'm about to tell y'all about my motherfucking day. Because today was one of them days. I'm a roller blunt. I'm probably going to have a shot with you guys too, because I still got my black bag, my after work shot. But I didn't take it because I was working on content for the new video 12 that I was telling y'all about on the last live, because that's the next video that's coming out, is a little mini series, or it might just be one video. I don't really know yet, but it's a lot of fucking studying involved in this. And the reason why there's a lot of studying involved in this is because people don't want to hear what the fuck the spirit told you. They want to see some shit that man said and how man said it and all this other shit. So I got to gather all the information that man said to make the sense that spirit is saying. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of hashtag studying to show thyself approved with this video. A lot of concept upon concept, precept upon precept, putting shit together. And I ain't even no fucking Christian, so I needed to take a fucking brain break. Because I'm going through this shit. I have to use the Bible to do this so I can shut people the fuck up. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm studying all over again, the fucking Bible. But it's going to be worth it. I'm just hopping in and hopping out. That's all. I'm just grabbing some shit, hopping in, hopping out, and then that's that. You get what I'm saying? But I just cannot believe I was in that shit, because it is such a fucking rabbit hole. Like the whole Bible and Christianity and all that shit. It is a fucking rabbit hole that I'd rather not go down. But I'm going to go down it for the sake of my tribe and for the sake of the naysayers, so they can leave me the fuck alone. You get what I'm saying? But it's almost done. We're almost there. We're almost there. I just got to tweak a few little things, and then I'm going to start recording. I was supposed to start recording tonight, but I didn't because of what happened at work. Like, oh my God. But anyways, Justice for Let's Just Smiley, Justice for Let's Just Smiley 2026, hashtag all love always. I appreciate that. So your day was all right. Chill for the most part. How about you? So everything was good. Like when I woke up this morning, it was. I was traumatized, y'all. Like I really was fucking traumatized. Like I almost quit my job today. I think I should roll my blunt up. Let me roll my blunt up because I haven't smoked either. And this lady gonna have the fucking nerve to tell me, she had on a mask and shit. She gonna lean in. She said, "Come here." And this is at work today too, but this is after the traumatization. She said, "Are you high?" And I said, "No," because I really wasn't high. Like I don't be high at work. You get what I'm saying? So I really wasn't high. I had just got through like fucking crying. Oh my God. Let me roll this one up so I can tell y'all. I'm legit traumatized, y'all. Like fucking legit traumatized. And I had to, like, I was so traumatized, I had to like come home and talk to my spirits and be like, am I wrong for like judging this person or whatever? And Santa Muerte was like, hell no, like, bitch, like, I fuck no. Like, she was letting me know, like, no, you're not wrong. Let me start rolling up so this shit don't be drawn out. Because I only want to be here to smoke my blunt and just have a little brain break from studying and the content and all that shit that I'm putting together, right? Because it's a lot. But it's really not, but it is. Like, it's hard to explain to people just saying it on the live. I literally have to break all this shit down for the people in the back. So That's why the brain break is in order. And then plus what happened today. But let me roll my blunt up. Y'all tell me how y'all day been going in the comment section while I roll up. And then I'm telling you, my day is going to be a lot shittier. And I mean literally shittier than fucking anything y'all put in that comment section. Okay? Now the cats want to bang on the door because I put them in the room right before this live because I know that they weren't going to let me go live. Especially I be badass. I won't have to stop the live every 5 seconds, but they've been out since I've been home from work, so they'll be all right. Okay, they only been in there literally right before I started the live, you know. But if y'all hear that, that's my cat, like Sheba in the back, like, bitch, open this door. I ain't do nothing to get put in here. No, you didn't do nothing, Sheba, to get put in there, but I was about to go live, and I know how y'all are when I go live. Okay, because when I'm not live, it doesn't bother me as much because I can actually pay attention to them. But I can't pay attention to my live and the cats because they be doing shit. But when I'm not on live or doing something like, you know, research or studying or something, then the fucking cats, they can roam free. They can do that. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me in the comment section? I know you already talked to me. But I see there's like 5 people on here. Everybody had a day today. You had a day today. I just trying to know what it was like before I tell you what mine was like, because like I said, I guarantee you, your shit ain't gonna be nothing compared to what I'm about to say. This shit got me rethinking life. Like, for real, like, what the fuck, man? And I should have rolled my blunt before, but I was just like, let me just go live. Get this shit off my chest, because I think it's, like, sidetracking me, too, from studying, because I was fucking traumatized. Straight up. Fucking traumatized. And that lady gonna have, like I said, that bitch had the fucking nerve. That ain't my little trash bag. Let me just get a piece of tissue. Tissue. Lady gonna have the nerve. Are you high? Nah, bitch, I'm not high. I'm fucking traumatized, bitch. I wish I was high. Shit. Maybe I could have handled the situation better. I ain't do nothing. It ain't about me. But I just gotta position myself in a state of comfortableness and get the weed smoke through my lungs, and then I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Okay. It was with a customer, though. It's just fucking horrible. But I want to be able to focus, so I'm just going to roll my weed so I can just sit back and tell the story. What up, gang? What up, gang? Put this in my black bag. All right, we halfway done through the process. Oh. My bad, y'all. I'm over here doing shit. I gotta refresh my shit and make sure, okay, that I can see y'all, because this shit be glitching and I won't even know it. All right, 2 seconds. This blunt finna be rolled and we finna hop right into my day. Well, I can start from the beginning. Today was really fucking good. Like I said, I woke up this morning and I made me some good breakfast. I watched some movies. I did a little bit of tweaking on the video that I've been working on, because I didn't really have that much time before work, so I just did like a little bit of tweaking on that shit. Today was just a little weird for me. I don't know. Like, it was just a fucking little weird. So on my way to work, this weird shit happened too. I'm walking down the street, and then there's like 3 people on the sidewalk. So it's me, and I'm going this way, and then there's 2 people coming this way, and I can't see who these 2 people are. But when I get to that first person, I'm walking, and it's like a white dude, and he stopped me, and he said, "Hey," and I'm like, "What?" You know, I'm like trying to get to work and shit. And he's like, "I just need to tell you that." I just need to tell you that Jesus loves you, and that you shouldn't give up on him, and that all of your heart's desires he's willing to give you, and all that shit, right? And I said, "Oh, okay, thank you. God bless." And I just kept walking. And I felt like, oh, okay, that was good. Because usually, like, I'd be like, I don't want to hear that Jesus shit. But like I said, it's in person, and I don't got time for that shit. And I felt like if I would have said anything else, that it would have just led to a conversation of this nigga trying to save my soul. You get what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, God bless you, right? And then I get up to the second person, and I recognize the second person as a customer at the potion shop, right? And he said, the second person on the sidewalk, he said, that dude say something to you? And I said, yeah. He said, I think that dude out of his shit, man. Like, I think he out of his mind or whatever. I said, did he say something to you? And he said, yeah. I said, what'd he say? And he said, oh, he was just telling me about Jesus and shit, right? And I was like, oh, okay. He said, you don't think that's weird? I said, yeah, that's a little strange. You get what I'm saying? And then I went to work, and I said, if I'm a couple minutes late, I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was this dude on the, you know what I'm saying, on the way to work, and he stopped me, and he wanted to talk about Jesus and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, telling my coworker, you know, I was only like 2 minutes late because that's literally, he's just stopped me for like really quickly. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I'm sorry if I'm late or whatever. And I started telling the coworker about the dude that was talking about Jesus and shit, right? And then he was like, that dude just left out of here, and he came in here and he grabbed some stuff, and then he paid for it, and then he gave it to me. And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, I was telling the dude that I want to find, my coworker, it's like, I'm telling the dude that I want to find my own spiritual path or whatever. And he was trying to go back and forth with me, but I just told him, like, I'm going to try to find it for myself. Right. And the dude is a white dude or whatever. And I was like, yeah. He was like, I don't really like people coming at me like that or whatever when it comes to the spiritual shit or whatever, the religious shit. Because I don't know. I mean, I guess the white boy, he ain't no, he's not a Christian either or whatever. But he is like trying to find his spiritual path. And, that shit was weird, okay? Y'all gotta let me know if this is like breaking up or fucking up or something, because I don't know. But that shit was weird too, right? So then I get to work and I'm working and shit. And it's this dude that be coming in there, right? And he smelled like fucking death. I'm talking like, I don't even really know how to, and I ain't trying to talk bad about nobody or nothing, but like he smelled like, every time he come in there, he smells like fucking death. Like, it's disgusting. So it's to the point to where I see this dude coming, and when I see him coming, I know his order, what he about to get from the store. So when I see him coming, every time I see him coming, I don't give a fuck if it's people all in the store. I just start grabbing the shit that I know he wants from behind the counter so that I can speed up the transaction. I don't have to have him standing there for so long, right? So I do the same thing today, and I got a line full of people, like people in the store, right? Dude, like he dying, or like I don't know what the fuck this. I don't know. He got to be dying or something because of the way that he smells, and it like comes through his pores or something, right? This nigga, oh my God. This nigga gets to the counter for me to go ahead and check him out. And he stands there and he shits on himself. Did you hear what I said? He already smells like death. He comes to the counter and shits on himself in the store. In my line. He shit on himself. Now, this dude drinks a lot, okay? To where when he comes in, he buys 48 of these a day. 48. And beer, okay? And he drinks them every day, and that's probably why he smells like death, and like death is like coming through his skin. But this nigga, it's a white man, but this nigga shat on himself in the fucking store. And I'm trying to like, and I already know he stinks and he smells like death because even when he doesn't shit on himself, every time he comes into the store, we end up opening the door, spraying air freshener, and like disinfecting like anything that we see him touching and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, ew, like nigga, you're like, I wasn't gonna say nothing about the death smell because maybe you're sick and you can't help that. Like you know what I'm saying? Because some people have a sick smell to them. You get what I'm saying? Like if they're sick or whatever, they got like a smell that smells like sickness. I wasn't going to say shit about the death smell. I was just going to like, you know, sometimes I put on a mask or whatever if I see him coming, because we got masks and shit that we can just throw around. I put on a mask or whatever. But today this nigga he shit on himself. I didn't take a drink. I start crying. Like, I'm not bullshitting, man. Like, I start crying. Like, I was gagging. Like, because I couldn't breathe. Like, I couldn't breathe. Like, I couldn't breathe through my nose because he stank already. And then I couldn't breathe through my mouth because it was like I was tasting his fucking shit. And then there were people in line behind him and everybody's like, ugh, and I'm all like, ugh. I threw up at work today. The people in the line were like, ugh, and then I'm like, ugh, and then I'm like, that happened. Everybody was throwing up. I told you I'm rethinking my life decisions. I'm like, what the fuck? So I hurry up and get him out of the store or whatever, but like I guess he's still shitting on himself in the fucking, like on his way out of the store or whatever. The customer's like trying to order, like the customer after him. He's like, let me get, and he started gagging and shit. And then I'm like, he looked at me, he said, do you smell that? The customer that was right after him, and I said, yeah. And then he told me what he wanted. And I went to the back to get what he wanted. And the smell was even stronger back there. And I had like breathed it in through my mouth and my nose. And I just like, oh my God. Like I just yelled my coworker name. I was like, I yelled his name. I can't say his name or whatever, but I yelled his name. And he like came running from the back because I was like crying probably murder, right? And I'm just like, and he's like, what the fuck? And all the customers like, we all up in that motherfucker like that. So I run to the bathroom, I fucking puke and shit. And I had just got there, and I had just ate, and I got to still work a 6-hour shift. So now I'm pissed off, bitch, because I didn't ate my energy. Like, I just threw up the energy that I ate so that I can work this shift. You get what I'm saying? And when I come back, it took me like I was in the bathroom for like maybe a good 10, 15 minutes, like throwing up. Like, why, you know, you're crying because, you know, you got tears coming from your eyes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there crying. I'm in there praying. Like, you know, petition. I'm like, send them what they help me. Like, please help me. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what the fuck to do. Shit. Oh. I'm fucking mortified. I'm mortified. I don't know what the fuck to do, right? So I come after I get myself cleaned up, and I had just done like, you know, I'd be doing like my little eye makeup with my little glitter and shit. I had just done that because I just got to work. I was only at work for 15, 20 minutes when this happened, right? And the shit was like in my fucking, like the smell was like in my nose hairs. Like it was nothing that I could fucking do. Like what the fuck? So I came out of the bathroom. And I told my coworker, I said, we're going to have to refuse service. Like from this point on, like we're going to have to refuse service because I can't do that. He said, well, you're going to have to call the boss or whatever. If you know, cause it's the boss's call who we refuse service to. And I didn't even realize it. I was like, all right, fine, fuck it. I'm calling my boss, right? I said, I just left the counter and I'm supposed to be up there all the time because there's one person that works the floor, one person that works the register. And if you're not on the register, then you're going to work the floor. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2026, right? So there's one person working the register and one person working the floor. And if you're not working the register, then you're working the floor. If you're working the floor, then you're not working the register. And the only time the floor person comes behind the register is if there's like the store is backed up and there's like a rush or something and we need to quickly get these people out of the store. So I'm supposed to be behind there, but at this point, I don't give a fuck. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2026. I don't give a fuck at this point. I grab my phone from behind the counter and my vape, and then I go outside to get fresh air because the store smells like fucking shit and death and shit. You get what I'm saying? So I go outside, and I didn't even realize that as I was talking to my boss, I was cursing and everything. And I was like, you know, that customer, he was like, I started my conversation off, and I was like, you know, I'm okay right now, and I'm not trying to leave, and I ain't trying to go home. Hey, girl, hey. And I said, I ain't trying to go home or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I have to tell you, I said, you know, that customer that buys, I'll tell you what this customer buys. 48 of these, but it's not this brand. It's Margaritaville Gold. He buys 48 of these Margaritaville Golds and like 6 beers, right? And 2 Red Bulls. And I'm telling my boss, this is the customer that I'm talking about, this customer. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, he came into the store today And he, you know, he already has this body odor issue. And then he just got into my line and he shit on himself in my motherfucking line. Like, I cannot, I'm on the phone with the boss. Like, I cannot know. Like, I know. And if this person comes into the store again on my shift, I'm going to tell him that I'm not going to serve him. Period. Like, I cannot do this. Like, I cannot do this. I cannot. And my boss, like, I was cursing him out. I said, he's fucking nasty. Like, he need to go home and take a fucking bath. Like, I didn't even realize that I was doing all that cursing on the phone with my boss until he was like, okay. He said, okay, Bela. Okay, Bela, I have talked with him. Because he's Arabic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He said, okay, Bela. I have talked with him. I'm cursing him the fuck out. I'm cursing my boss the fuck out. Because I'm like, why the fuck? Like, I'm like, that is unexcusable. I'm whole traumatized, guys. You said, girl, what? Yes, girl. This customer, he came in and he shit on himself in my line. And he still purchased his shit. He didn't give a fuck about shitting on himself or nothing. He was not leaving. He wasn't like, ooh, let me run home, shower right quick, and come back and grab what I need or nothing. He just gonna stand there with the shit on him and complete his purchase while he's shitting. You said that one. You said, laugh my ass off. What? Yes, that's what happened. A customer came in and shit on himself, but he already stink. Like, every day he stink. He smells like death every time he come in there. And then today he just shit on himself. And he didn't act like nothing was wrong or anything. And he can't come back into the store while I'm there. And I told my boss that shit, because if you make me fucking deal with this customer in any fucking way, I'm quitting. I'm the fuck quitting. I'm going the fuck home. And I looked around the store to see, like, if he got it on anything or on the floor. If he would have got it on anything or on the fucking floor, it was just in his pants, but he had already smelled up the whole fucking store. And I vomited. Other customers were getting sick too. I literally vomited at work today because of this man's smell. You get what I'm saying? Like, I refuse service. Like, from this point forward, like, you can't come in here. No, you cannot come in here. I'm not selling you shit. And if my boss makes me, then I quit. Because the spirit will provide for me. It's not that serious. I got this job to to have a social life, so I won't be stuck in, I'm a missing child and fucking fear and being paranoid all the time. I got the job so that I can be social. And the money helps, of course. You get what I'm saying? But I was always in my home by myself. So if I will fucking quit. Like, straight the fuck up. I can't deal with that shit. And then this lady, and this is right after I got through crying and shit, so of course my eyes are red. They're all puffy and shit. This lady comes into the store and she's like, are you high? I'm like, no, bitch, I'm crying, bitch. I'm not high. Look, I'm crying. I'm fucking crying. And I was crying because I didn't know what to do. Like, it was the smell. I couldn't breathe in my nose. I couldn't breathe in my mouth because it's like you could smell and taste the shit particles in the air. Like, I couldn't do shit but cry. Like, and puke. I was crying and puking and crying. I almost quit. And if my boss would have said anything to me other than okay, then I would have quit. He was like, okay, Bela. Oh, okay, Bela. I have talked with him. I talked with him. Yeah, you better talk to him. Because if I ever see that man again, I'm going to let him know about himself, because he's too, like, go to the hospital if it's that serious. If you can't hold your shit, you don't need to be at the poster store. You need to go to the hospital. Okay? And that's how my day went. And it threw my whole entire day off. Like, I could not think straight. Like, I'm staring off into space. Customers are talking to me, and I'm all like, I'm traumatized now. Like, what the fuck? No wonder the bitch thought I was high. I was sober. I'm about to be high in a second. But I'm just saying, I was sober, but no wonder why she thought I was high, though, because I was literally traumatized. Like, I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. That's how my day went, y'all. And I'm still rethinking my life. I promise you, I'm still rethinking my life choices. People are gross, man. They're fucking disgusting. And it's not like, like I said, I don't feel like this is something that he could not have helped. I feel like this is something that he absolutely could have helped. Even if, we still young, so we don't be pissing and shit on ourselves. But if you gotta go to the bathroom real bad and a little drop or two, get on your underwear, you got to take a shower. You get what I'm saying? If you ain't pee on yourself, but you got like a couple drops in your underwear, you got to wash that thing now. And you're gonna hold shit on yourself in public, in a store full of people, and not say anything or act like that's what's going on. You just gonna keep shitting in your pants while people are there and purchase shit like in the middle. Like, I'm like, and I think he knew that I knew though, because like when he was doing like his transaction and shit, I'm like all the way back. Like I'm all the way back. I'm like, the cash register's like right here. I'm up and off to the side. Like, what the fuck? You saw, and you know, every customer after he left came in looking at you sideways. No, the customers that there was a customers in the store, they started gagging and like going like, ugh, ugh, and I threw up, like, because you know when other people do that shit, you know what I'm saying? So the customers that were, and there was like at least like 7 to 8 people in the store that were in line, and he's like in the middle of the line shitting, and like people they're just looking around, they don't know it's quite him yet. You get what I'm saying? And then when he gets to the front of the line and he comes closer to me, I'm back all the way to fuck back up. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then the other customers, they were just like gagging and shit. They were like literally like, ugh. And I'm like, ugh. And they're like, ugh. And I'm like, ugh. Like, that's literally how the fuck it was going in the store. I don't know what to do, y'all. I did cry though. I definitely cried because I was like, what the fuck? Because I couldn't stop gagging, you know. So I try to work a little bit on the content that I got coming out, but I have been working on it 4 days straight. And when I got home, I tried to work on it, but I couldn't because I'm traumatized. I think I need to do some healing after my experience today at work, you know. I have to do some healing internally so I can be okay. Because I can make money without that job. I really can. I've been doing it. I ain't had no job in over 10 years. This is the first job that I've actually had in like 10 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? To where I was leaving my house because I was making all my money offline and just at home with my spiritual services and stuff, you know? So this is the first job I've had that I had to leave my house in like 10 years. And I was like, bitch, this is why you work from home. This is why, because you don't really like being involved with people too much. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday night, so everybody that got a life is probably out doing something good. I have a life, and this is it, and I'm cool. Like, I don't have to be out doing nothing. I wasn't gonna go out doing nothing anyways. I'm trying to find my thing to turn this heat off. It's getting kind of hot, probably because I had that shot. Yeah, but I just need to take a mental break, a brain break from all that fucking research and all that fucking studying I've been doing over the last few days. But I know it's going to pay off because the videos is looking real good. And it's looking like a wham bam thank you, man, on proving my point. It's just that I'm going concept upon concept, precept upon precept, because you can't really get at a Christian or somebody who wants to attack your spiritual beliefs without using their shit. You got to take their shit and use their shit to show them where the fuck they wrong at. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I was supposed to be recording tonight, but I ain't gonna record shit. I probably won't even pick this back up until I get off work tomorrow. Because tomorrow is my Friday. Even though today's Friday, tomorrow is my Friday. So then I'll get back on the content on tomorrow night after I get off. When I get off hella late tomorrow too. But that's okay, because and usually when I work the late night shift, then I'll just stay up all night and just work on content. So that's probably what I'll do. But I'm gonna take today off on working on content because I put like 7 hours in yesterday. No, what time did I got off at 4 yesterday, and I didn't stop until midnight. So what is that? 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. So 8 hours last night on content. That's literally how it be. And I've been doing that every single night since, was it Tuesday? Is when I started this 12 series that I've been writing. You get what I'm saying? So like 8 hours a night. And it's like studying. I'm studying the Bible. I'm looking at the Kabbalah, all that shit, so I can put all this information together. And I just need a mental break. But But it's coming together nicely. I can't wait till I get to the fun part. The fun part is putting the video together. That's the fun part. Picking all the pictures, the artwork, the visuals for the video. The voiceover is fun at times, but it's not fun when I have to keep repeating the same shit over because I can't get it right. Like, or I'm not saying it right, or I mispronounce a word, then I got to re-record the whole little section because I don't like that I mispronounced that one word in the middle of the section, so now I got to do the whole fucking paragraph again. You know what I'm saying? But it's worth it, and it's going to be worth it, and I feel like you guys are really going to enjoy it. You said they are trying to cancel Drewski for his skit on the mega church. Shit was funny and true. They can't cancel Drewski. They need to stop it. That's they ain't gonna be able to cancel Drewski. Not for that. Not when he's speaking the truth. You get what I'm saying? Like he went. The Christians need to realize that Drewski would have absolutely no content concerning them if they didn't give it to him. All he literally did was reenact shit that they were actually really doing. Right? So I mean, they ain't gonna be able to cancel Drewski. I'm not really a Drewski fan at all. I think that he's got like a little something about him is a little sinister. That's the correct word. Sinister. That is the correct word for Drewski for me. Anyways, that's what I see. I'm not saying he's a bad person. I ain't saying he going to hell. I ain't saying none of that shit, but I can read people's energy, and Drewski has like a side of him that is very sinister and dark. Very sinister and dark. I see that all over Drewski. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I, I'm not really a fan of his. I do watch some of his videos because who don't see Drewski on their timeline? You get what I'm saying? So I do watch some of his videos when they come on my timeline. I did watch the mega church video because that was like right at the top of my timeline like 2 days ago or something like that. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was fucking hilarious, especially when he said he impregnated her because that's the truth though. That's what they be doing, impregnate motherfuckers. And they be saying this in the name of the spirit, the Jesus. You know? You said facts offish. Yeah. It's something. It's also something a little strange. I don't want to say too much because I don't want her to kick my ass. But Clarissa Shields, she gives me... Ooh. And I'm not saying I don't like her because there's so many people like, I don't like her. I don't like her. I think she's very beautiful. Like, honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for a natural black female or whatever, if she's not, like, with the weave, I feel like she's natural. No enhancements on her body. She's beautiful. You get what I'm saying? I've always seen the beauty in a natural black female. That's why I'm a natural black female. You get what I'm saying? But I've always seen the beauty in that. But something about her personality is a little off. But you know what I noticed when I was watching Harlem Nights, when I was doing this hairstyle, which I'm about to take out tomorrow for a whole nother hairstyle. Okay, so when I was watching Harlem Nights, and then there was another fucking movie that I was watching with a fighter in it. There was another movie I was watching with a fighter in it. I forget what movie it was. But whatever, every boxer is depicted as slow or having some type of mental issue. And I think it's true with Clarissa Shields. And I'm sorry, Clarissa Shields, please do not beat my ass, girl, because I'm rooting for you, quote. Okay? I mean, I'm not really on the relationship type shit that you did because that shit's shady as fuck. But on the other hand, for all of your accomplishments, I'm rooting for you. Not as hard as I'm going for Sha'Carri Richardson's because that's my girl. Sha'Carri Richardson is that girl. And she always going to be better than Clarissa Shields to me. Okay? Because I like Sha'Carri's personality as well. But I think Clarissa Shields is a very talented person, but she is off a little bit too. Just a little bit. And I don't want no smoke from Clarissa, because, bitch, I can't beat your ass. I ain't even going to front like I can. I ain't even going to try. And then they say you already not all the way there. I'm scared of you, bitch. Straight up. In a physical fight, now you want spiritually fight, I got you, bitch. I got you. But physically fight, oh, hell nah, bitch. Quote. Straight up. Yes, I was wondering if she's on the spectrum. Any movie that you watch with a fighter, the fighter is going to be a little off, a little slow. Like, just watch movies with fighters in them. And then you're going to notice that every fighter that they portray, they always be a little off. And it could be because they take a lot of hits to the head, or they're doing, like, I don't know. Maybe they just, I don't know. Maybe people that are fighters have, like, this something going on. You hear what I'm saying? But I don't know if she's on the spectrum or not. I don't really watch her too much, but I watch a little bit of what's going on with her, only because that's always on the timeline too. But I don't watch her too much because I don't like to watch people smack when they eat. Like the way that she be eating and shit, that I can't do that. I don't even watch mukbangs because of that. I don't want to hear you chewing and shit. So that's another reason why I don't really watch her, but whatever, blessings to her. So how was your day, Miss Pam? Did you have a good day? I just came by to say hi to you guys because I needed a mental break. I needed to stop studying. I need to stop doing that for a moment or a day or so that when I start back, I'll be fresh. You know what I'm saying? And I'll have the energy to just keep going and keep going and keep going. I guess when I come live, it's just going to be like me coming to shit, chill, and fucking tell y'all about my day. I'll probably pull some oracle for y'all or something before I get off here. Just a quick look. I did have some downloads. I get downloads every day. But that had to come back to me. Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn this heater off in the back because it is fucking getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. I'm about to take out these clothes. What y'all eat today? Hold up. Hold on, y'all. I'm like literally about to take the shirt off. Give me a second. I'm about to pull some oracle too. Just a little quick for whoever is on my live. I'm going to tap in right quick. This ain't no formal thing, but I did already get my shave. So it's not really formal or anything. I'm just killing time. Well, I give my brain a rest from studying shit because I'm fucking tired of studying shit. I gotta find a shirt with no sleeves right quick, y'all, because it's hot in here. And then I'm gonna get cold rather quickly. I guess this will work. All right, let me change my shirt, y'all. I'll be ready. You said it was good. Baby said your friend's 2-year-old. Damn, I'm tired. She was active today. Woo! I love the kids, man. I do love the kids. As long as they ain't badass kids, I don't mind. If they're not bad, then we good. But if they bad, I ain't watching no badass kids. Like, as the older I get, like, the less tolerance that I have for badass kids. Straight up. And, like, disrespectful kids and shit. I can't deal with that. Yeah, it's time to take this hairstyle down. My rubber bands is popping out and shit. All right, so I got to keep my braids on my little hair in front of my shirt because I ain't got no bra on. I'm gonna keep my braids in front of my shirt. Oh, I forgot to get the oracle. I'm finna go get some oracle. And we're finna just tap in and just pull some random energies just cause. And that's what we're finna do. And then I'm finna get out of here, I guess. I don't know. I don't have nothing else to do because I'm definitely not doing no research today. Ooh, somebody named Alicia. Oh, she about to tell the truth. Somebody named Alicia about to tell the truth. All right, I feel like I want to get 2 more. That's what I feel like I want to get. All right, 1 more. I'm going to go all the way to the back for this one. Okay. He said, oh, she's a good baby. That's good. I like babies that is good. And they ain't mean and shit. Or bad, because then that's going to piss me off. And I'm quick to call somebody mama. Come get your motherfucking baby. That motherfucker ain't lit. Come get him. I just scratched my arm, so I'm probably gonna be a little ashy, but it's okay. What's up, Natalie? Justice for Alicia Smiley 2026. Everybody's good. Go back and watch the beginning of this video. I was gonna pull some energy, but like, you're not gonna believe my day, man, and what happened at work today. But I already told it, so you gotta watch the beginning of the video. But oh my goodness, girl. Ooh. Ooh. Let me get out of that energy. Let me get out of that energy. Well, we're just gonna pull some oracle. Let me see. Hold on. Ooh. I'm just grab some from here. I already gave out shade. I make that a habit. Like when I start my videos, even if I don't read cards or nothing, I'm just gonna give out shade to the spirits because I want them here for when my trolls come in, so that they can aid me in fucking them up verbally. All right, let's just tap in. Thank you, ancestors, angels, and guides, for whatever messages that you're about to give us. We have our oracle pulled already. And we just tap into whatever energies you want to tell us. If there's anything that you have for anybody watching this video, anybody that comes across this live, let us know. We said I had her from 8 to 5:30. She only napped for 15 minutes the whole day. That's what's up. I be singing to kids. Like when I have kids, I like that's the way that I usually go with it, or something creative. I sing to them, sing with them, arts and crafts, things like that, because I can have fun too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All right. Divine Spirit, let me smack this right quick. 5. So something's changing. Something is changing. Immediately I'm hearing, is my living in vain? Is my giving in vain? No, victory. Of course not. It's not all in vain. It's not all in vain. 'Cause after all, it's eternal gain. Victory. Okay, so that went with the song that I was hearing. 6 of Wands. Okay. Am I wasting my time? Equal give and take. Victory, equal give and take. No, you're not. Okay. Change of direction. Something's changing. And I said change with the 5. The 5. Me smacking the deck 5 times. Something's changing. Sword of truth. So there's some truth coming out. Somebody's going to speak some truth that's going to lead to some victory. People are changing directions from something. You're about to receive equal give and take. And that's 4, 4, 4. 4 cards, 4 people, 4 likes. Okay. Ooh. This is in reverse. Page of Wands. I'm going to set that away from the good cards because we don't want that tainting our energy. So, yeah. That is a Page of Wands. Somebody with an STD, STI, immature energy. That doesn't mean they have like a disease. Now, they could very well have a disease. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate it. They could very well have a disease, but STD is like sexually transmitted demon if we're talking about spiritually, like the transfer through sex. That's the word that I was looking for. A transfer through sex. Okay. What else? Okay, so somebody's taking your side because this fell right on top of the cards that I separated from that one bad card. So there's a group of people. And then we have 5, which represents change. There's a group of people that's going against this one person now. Okay? Yeah. There's a group of people going against one person. You getting a victory. There's some type of truth coming out. People are changing directions. You're having alliances. People having your back. Right on top of the good cards. Okay? Yeah, so like somebody wants to bring good news or whatever to you with the Page of Pentacles about this person that brought bad news. Okay, blessing in disguise is here. So somebody, I keep hearing it. Okay, I'm hearing another song. God's got a blessing. I'm not a Christian, but I came up from a Christian background, so I can use this shit. However the spirit wants to communicate with me, they're going to communicate with me how they know best. Okay, so I'm not a fucking Christian. I just have an understanding of it, and I'm just hearing that, okay? With your name on it, makes no difference what you're going through. You're going to make it. God's going to see you through. So hold your head up, put a smile on your face. This is another test, but it won't last always. So get ready for your blessing, for your blessing. Get ready for your miracle. Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to listen to the lyrics in my head. Okay, so no matter what you're going through right now, like there's some type of victory, and then you're gonna have like the backing of people because the 5 cards represents like a group of people. Okay. And they're going against this one person, but they got your back. This one person. And this is the only card that flew away from the other cards. And I was like, we just gonna keep it over there. You get what I'm saying? Gang, gang. Thanks for joining. Okay. What else? Okay, so we have avoid blind acceptance of others, but I do feel like there is some type of cooperation coming in for you. Okay. It's only up from here. Okay. This is what's coming to the light. A broke ass, hating ass gossiper that needs your help in a situation because you moved on and they're stuck. I said they're stuck, and then the card says feeling stuck. So that's right. Okay, but that's not why I just look down like that. I'll just look down like that because the energy that I'm getting from this is that this is a girl. This is some girl that wanted to be you. Now they need your help. They feeling stuck. They could have something to do with this man. Okay, so I'm getting some fake ass energy. Some bitch that you could have said, that's a bad dude too. Right? You could have said, that nigga is no good. And then she thought you was hating. And you wasn't really hating. You was just telling her from personal experience that nigga is no good. And now this nigga done showed her that, this is weird. Now this nigga done showed her that he ain't no good. And now she want to come over here with all the rest of these people that want to have your back now. But you're not fucking with her. She's stuck. She want to get on your team now. She want to be like, oh, I'm sorry, he was telling the truth. Let's get together and get this person. That's what this bitch thinking? Stay away from this girl. You got a team of people behind you, but you cannot trust this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Funky ass bitch, okay? Yeah, bad investment. Like, you got people, this is the gist of it. You got people that are wanting to stand up for you, right? And I feel like these people didn't have the whole truth at a point in time in a situation about you, okay? But they have the whole truth now. And now they want to have your back. Some of these people never went against you. They just remained neutral until the information was given to prove otherwise. So that's something that's important, okay? They were just waiting to see what they didn't want to take sides. So they didn't really do nothing at all to like stop a situation, but they didn't go against you, if that makes sense. So now they want to actually step up and make themselves known, like face-to-face communication, like we have your back type shit, okay? And then you have this, if you're a female, I pick up on energy a certain way because I'm a woman, right? So I'm going to pick up on a certain way, but if there's a male here or whatever, then you could just reverse it because spirit has no gender, okay? You got this female that's associated with some nigga or sexually irresponsible person, okay? And she now wants to be on your team away from this person. But she wants you to, she went against you though. Okay, I don't want to be in her energy because that's stupid. That's dumb. Okay, so that's just that. What's up? Hashtag sweetest taboo. Oh, I couldn't see the top of that. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2026. Hashtag sweetest taboo. Hashtag cherish. Hashtag illuminous. Hashtag individual walks. Hashtag my squad of truth. Hashtag quick turnaround. Hashtag higher standing. All right, higher understanding. upright, chosen. Oh, just higher standing. Because you don't want to be under shit. I get it. Okay. Hashtag upright, chosen one. Ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Now let's say it makes sense. All right. All right. Somebody's going to jail. Maybe you're going to get justice after this group of people like step up or stand up. All right. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily have to be a court situation. I feel like something like, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. It don't have to be a court situation, but it could just be any situation. Okay. Something magical is going to happen, fairy godmother. This is giving Linear Verde energy because it's green. Okay, and then like magical shit can happen. All right, I think I got eyelash or something in my eye. I gotta look in the mirror because that hurts. Oh my goodness. All right, I think that's it. You got it. All right, somebody was being very hateful and mean towards you. And now they're finding out the karma is real. This group of people, though, that were neutral, because I feel like they're very important. And these could be people that have like high-ranking positions or something. I don't know. They seem like pretty prominent people that remain neutral. They watched the situation play out. They only heard one side of someone's story, and then they watched both sides but didn't hear the other person's side, and then they watched the other person maybe and like gather their own understanding of what's going on here. I don't know. Okay, well, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like, I don't know what this shit is about. I mean, I know what it's about, but I don't know what the fuck this shit is about. I don't know why this person will go against you, or why this person would even create a situation in which people would have to sit back and watch something. I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Yeah. Internet stalking. Oh, so they watched you. What up, guys? Okay, and they be watching you. If you're on the internet, if you have a platform, that's how they're watching you. But that's also how they're getting the truth, and that's cool, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Babylon is falling. Falsehoods and all that shit falling. Okay? Look, dismantle coven. Y'all can't see that. Dismantle coven. Okay, so somebody was up against this group. That was the download that I had. I said I was going to come back. Me and my babe. So there. Okay. This is only for a few people. Okay. And this is specific, right? So there's like a cult. Right? And they watch you. If you have a platform, they watch you. And this cult was originally formed to go against you. But now somehow you're their leader. You get what I'm saying? You said creepy. It is though, like, but somehow, like, okay, so somehow, that's why I said it's only gonna be for a few people, that part right there. Somehow, like, you're their leader. Like, you tore down a cult, like some type of cult. Now this group of people, like, that's why I was like, wait a minute, like, these group of people, like, all of a sudden, like, there's a victory because, like, there's going to be some type of truth, or some type of truth has been revealed, and you got this group of people that now got your back against this one person that's off to the side by themselves. And now these people want to be on your side, and then you got a female that was associated with this person that wants to be on your side too, but But something's moving forward, okay? Something's moving forward. They could have tried to use scare tactics against you, but it didn't work, okay? Somebody destroyed their life. Railroad tracks is in reverse. Who in the comment section can tell me what spiritually the railroad tracks stand for? I need to know what spirit it stands for. So what deity is associated with the railroad tracks? And I do not want to hear Papa Legba because he's really not. Okay? He's really not. There's like a specific point at a crossroad where you can, at a train track where you can get Legba. Like one that is paved with a road where the train crosses. Like that is like the only one. You get what I'm saying? But not just like a straight railroad track with no crosses of the road and all the other shit. You can't get Legba there. I don't know why people be doing that shit. But what deity is over the railroad tracks? And what does the railroad tracks mean in spirituality? What does it stand for? Can anybody tell me in the tribe? I know y'all been on the road. Every time I've been giving y'all pop quizzes. Now don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, down, down. Oh, that one flew. Okay, so Z is out here. It could be the N because it's a Z. Z. The last one. Okay. Let me say weirdos. I mean, they may follow you because they did use some type of scare tactics or they grouped up against you. Or I don't feel like these people that want to be on your side, I don't feel like they group up against you. I feel like they played neutral throughout the whole situation. And this situation could have been playing out for years, you know? But I feel like they played neutral. Okay? Have no fear in man. You wasn't afraid of these people. Y'all ain't telling me. Let me put this card to the side so I don't forget the question. Railroad tracks. I'm going to give y'all some time. Don't look it up. Because I feel like somebody going to run and try to look it up. I'm just going to tell you before you go do all that. So the railroad track spiritually is your fate line. Because you can't go backwards. Okay? You said, wait, I didn't meet Papa Legba at the railroad, but at the crossroad. But I never know the railroad had pavement. So you know how railroad tracks sometimes cross streets where regular cars drive? You know what I'm saying? You know, where regular cars be just drive. You can drive over the railroad tracks. And the tracks is going that way, right? Or whatever way the tracks would be like this. And then the cars can go over the tracks. And they would have the little things right there to stop the cars when, you know, the train's passing. That point only is where you can meet Papa Legba. You can't just go to the railroad tracks and think you're finna get Papa Legba, just leave your offerings on the railroad tracks. That's not Legba at that point. You just need to go to Ogun. Okay? At that point, you just need to talk to Ogun. You know, if you're going to be just in the middle of a railroad track that's not even by an intersection or by, like, getting Legba is going to be hard. Okay? You know? You love you some Legba? He know it. I just tried to order him something. I ain't going to say what it was. But they was like, I paid the shipping on it. And then they was like, because of the size of it and because of this, can I pay more in shipping, like $14 more in shipping? And I was like, can you just cancel the order? I don't know. I don't feel like I was bad for doing that because I'm still going to buy him what he wants. But I already paid shipping on it. You said it was $5 when I checked out. Now you're emailing me talking about it's going to be, because of the size of it, it's going to be like $13, $14 more. But I already paid shipping at checkout. That's not what we agreed upon. So just refund my money. That's what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can tell me, you know, how y'all feel about that. But I could still buy him what he wanted. I'm going to get my refund. And buy from somewhere else where they don't have to ship it from wherever. And it costs like damn near as much as the item to ship. You know? Entanglement. Okay. So, did I say what the railroad tracks was? Because I want to get off track. Okay. You said Natalie got me looking slow as fuck. Okay, so it's your fate line. That's what the railroad tracks is. Okay, if I didn't say it. The railroad tracks is your fate line. You cannot go backwards or any of that. It's just a straight. When you're on a train, it just goes straight. That's it. So that's how your life goes. It just goes straight. Like the railroad tracks. But that shit was in reverse. So it looks like they fucked up their destiny or they fucked up their lifeline or whatever the path that they were supposed to take. The destined path. Okay? Somebody was neglected by their parents and you could have cut your parents off. Okay? Team cut the motherfuckers off. Okay? You could have cut your parents off, okay? Because they were trying to take advantage of you. Look how the oracle is talking, like in complete sentences here, okay? It's not even confusing. Like it's flat out just saying, like the cards are coming out the way they're coming out. Okay, somebody was neglected by their parents or their family here. You cut them off because they were trying to take advantage of you. Okay? Feed the demons. They were trying to sacrifice your ass and steal from you. Grand larceny and shit. They was trying to sacrifice you and take your money. Okay? But you beat them. Rival elimination. You beat them. That's what's up. Okay, and look, they're unable to cope. Look how the oracle is just talking like a regular person right now. Okay, look how the fuck is just talking like a regular person. Like, y'all are having a conversation. It's literally just saying this shit in order. As in, like, complete sentences. Like, what the fuck? Okay? You beat them. Now they're unable to cope, man. That's what it is. Let me shuffle this up, because this is a little strange. This whole reading was a little, I don't know, but it's good messages. I feel like it's good messages, okay? All talk, no action. But that's like, for me, that's in reverse for me. But maybe they thought you was not going to do shit, okay? So they started doing things to you to get attention or clout chase. Okay, they were definitely trying to steal from you. All right. Some of you guys might receive, or somebody's going to be receiving, a disturbing phone call. And look, the storm is coming. Karmic family. This your family? Disturbing phone call. The storm is coming. Karmic family. Near-death experiences. I knew it. These motherfuckers is dying. Sorry to say, but it's the truth. They should not have tried to kill you. This is what the oracle is saying. I cannot make this thing say what it say. And y'all see how big that oracle is. And I picked for different spots in the oracle. I can't make this shit say what it's saying. Okay? Sister wives, it's a woman out here. Like, I'm trying to fucking tell y'all. It is a woman out here that she's a weird bitch. I'm trying to tell you, like, this girl is a weird bitch. She wants to switch sides. She it's over this nigga, but you don't give a fuck about her or this nigga. Bitch, you need to get some help. That's what you need to do, bitch, because you're weird. This is a bitch that would have tried to, like, fight you or cause a problem over a nigga at one point in time. This is who this person, it don't have to be recent. This is who this person is, because the recent energy, the now energy is this bitch want to be your friend. That's the now energy. Okay? This bitch want to be your friend. The assassin is in reverse. They couldn't kill you. So they want to, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, back to the creepy shit. There's this cult, okay? Or this group of people. I don't think these group of people, okay. Okay, so the people that want to help you are the higher ups of this cult. Okay? That's the people that want to help you. The people that want to, like, be like in the group or whatever, and these are the people I feel like that remain neutral. They weren't involved in the magic or whatever they were doing to you or trying to sacrifice you or whatever, but they're still part of this cult, right? And then they let the little peons of the group do the trying to assassinate you, but you know, that's in reverse. They let the little peons of the group try to assassinate you. Those peons are your groupies. And your family members that are involved in the situation, everybody involved in the situation, they're fucking dying. Spirit's on it. This is what the oracle is saying. Spirit is on their ass. All type of strange shit is happening to them. Near-death experiences. It's Santa Muerte on their ass. And I'm not saying for me personally. I mean, for me personally, yeah, but I'm not saying for you personally. You get what I'm saying? But that's the energy that I'm getting. Like, they got a spirit on their ass that's finna, like, literally try to take these. Well, they're going to take them out. You know, trying to it, because when you get in these type of situations with the spirit realm, that's the end result. If you are not doing things the proper way, you got to follow the spiritual laws when you're doing what you do with your power, because you still get your ass whooped. Like, everybody that's doing magic and shit like that, it's like, oh, I'm the most powerful motherfucker. They still have to answer to something. I'm not going to say it's Jesus, because it ain't Jesus. But there is a divine infinite all. Okay? You're going to have to face yourself in front of this divine infinite all and Maya and shit. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like you're going to weigh your own heart and all of this shit too. But I feel like you're going to end up in the hall of judgment. And it's not going to be good. But this, like I said, these people tried to assassinate you. Okay? And it didn't work. So now they want to look up to you. You're not interested. So you finna dust all these motherfuckers. Everybody that's coming towards you with an apology or with a, I want to, you know, be friends, or yeah, I always had your back. You're gonna dust these motherfuckers. Okay. Okay. So I do feel like the higher ups in this cult situation, they want you, this ain't for everybody, to be a part of what they have going on. And that's not gonna work either. That ain't gonna work neither. But they know they can't do anything to you, because they've sat back and they've watched people try to kill you, you being set up, you, like, them doing certain rituals and you not dying or getting sick or catching diseases. Like, they've seen it. They sat back and watched it. And this is why, in their minds, and this could sound psychotic, you are kind of like their leader. Tell me if this makes sense. I know what I'm saying fucking makes sense, but it's like, it's only for people that's really gonna understand or have a situation of what's going on with themselves. You get what I'm saying? But that's what Spirit's saying. Let's keep going. All right, keys. You have the keys. You're a gatekeeper. Knowledge. You have it. Like, they know you're not interested, though. They know something, but they know you're not interested. Okay, they know. Okay, mob gangsters. Somebody's trying to punk you into becoming a part of whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, these people are stumbling backwards. They sold their soul to the devil. I just heard, I sold my soul to the devil. It was a crappy deal. At least I got a cool toy, a Happy Meal. Ain't that what Kanye said when he killed his mom? Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay. 99. Okay. I just heard another gospel song. 99 and a half. I don't know if y'all know the song. I don't know if y'all know the song. That's an old gospel song. Okay. I just heard that song. Okay. So I don't know. Okay. Unruly children. Now, Pam. Now, before we even decided to pull the card, wasn't we talking about some unruly children? I said, I don't like no badass kids now. Okay, so this is just Oracle picking up on energy then, because that's crazy. Okay, the energy must be thick tonight. Okay, yeah. You help out a lot of people keep their faith, and you help them keep going. And I think that's what they hate about you, okay? They tried to block your inner knowing. So people wouldn't listen to you. The same shit they be doing to me. Okay, it don't faze me though. You know what I'm saying? So people wouldn't listen to you, so people wouldn't take your advice. They had to try to block your inner knowing. They didn't want you to know who you were or tapping into who you were. That was like their mission. That's what they... I'm getting a lot of downloads at one time, okay? So that was like their mission, right? That's what they feel like it was, but really you was like... They was like your mission. You get what I'm saying? Like they feel like you was their mission, but like they was your mission. Like you was sent here to fuck these people up, like however it was, tear down their coven. You destroyed their cult, even if you didn't know it. But I feel like just you surviving alone destroyed something for someone. Okay, yeah, you got an angelic presence. You got angels around you, and they know it. Okay, somebody is going to jail. They're going to be interrupted by authorities. It could be spiritual authorities, physical authorities. Okay, but they are being interrupted by that. Right now is what I just heard, okay? Yeah, somebody is sick in a way that hasn't manifested any symptoms yet. Okay? That's what's wrong with somebody. Okay? You said won't do. You said yes you did, exactly. All right? Absolutely not. Okay? So the divine has protected you from something, okay? And you're continuing to be protected by something. I do feel like there's a group of people that want to come in and help and assist with something, but you do need to use your discernment and when you're dealing with people, because you have a lot of people. I just feel like your energy is very strong and it's very powerful, and you're going to have a lot of people that want to be a part of what you have going on, or who you are, or who you're becoming, or where the divine is taking you. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have to be selective. Okay? Somebody finna find some money on the ground. Okay, that's good. Congratulations in advance. Break your girl off when you find that shit. Okay. A waiting list is out here. The shady car salesman. They only worried because they peep your come up. Okay. A waiting list. I kind of feel like I'm going to pull a card from a different deck for the waiting list, because what is it? What is it? They only worry because they peep your come up. They try to get over on you. Okay. What did I just do with that deck of cards? We're just going to get one card just to see where this energy is going for the awaiting list. All right, Divine Spirit. Alliances. Okay. So basically, people ain't going to be able to get into your energy. Like whoever this group of people is, whoever the female is, whoever these people are, they're not going to be able to get into your energy. I do feel like there is going to be like a higher up, or those higher ups are going to bring it to a situation where you may get justice. You may never ever be approached by these higher ups because they know that they can't fuck with you, because they gave it all they got and they look cult. You get what I'm saying? The only thing they can offer you is a position as like their fucking grandmaster cult leader. That's the fucking only thing they can do. You know what I'm saying? Because they know your spirit team is very powerful. But I feel like there's probably going to be something silent that takes place behind the scene that these people just do, and is going to compensate you for whatever you went through, whatever you dealt with. And they're going to leave you the fuck alone. That's the energy that I'm getting. Because they don't want no smoke with the divine infinite at all. Like, they know that you have been tested, tried, and true. Ain't that what the old folks say? Okay? They know that because they cult was doing the testing, the trying, and finding out that you was the truth. You know? They honor you, though. Don't let it get to your head. But whoever this, they honor you. Because they couldn't take you down. Okay? Armed and dangerous. Armed and dangerous. Can't too many niggas hang with us. Straight up, we know angel dust. Angel dust. Notorious. What is that? We love the bus. Whatever. Anyways, notorious, B.I.G. But maybe they feel like you're armed and dangerous. They probably, like, it might not even be in a physical sense, man, because they know when you're divinely protected, things that you would be able to do to regular people, you're not going to be able to do to a chosen one. You know? So they I feel like they see you as dangerous, and that's probably why they want to be on your team now. I do feel like in a strange sense that the higher ups in this cult situation could have stopped something. I do. And I feel like, because I just feel like they probably watch my fucking videos, but whatever. Well, they said in the Oracle they was, but anyways. So I'm getting like this council of these little higher ups in this cult or whatever. And like half of them do and half of them don't. Half of them like, we should have been left that motherfucker alone. We seen that they didn't die from this and they ain't died from that. And we tried to do this. And then the other ones was like, give it time. Give it time. But I feel like the board has made it a unanimous decision to leave you the fuck alone. Okay? And help you. But I do feel like the help is going to come silently and anonymously. If that makes sense. It does. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be anonymous. It's going to be silent. Okay? Yeah. A thrashing is happening. A mirror effect. Look. So it's going back. Okay? It's literally going back to whatever they did is going back to them. Okay? Pennsylvania is out here. Okay? Screaming for help. Somebody is like really terrified from coming at you. Okay? Unforeseen circumstances. They know something is about to happen to them. Okay? Sir, I always feel like somebody's watching me. I'm paranoid. I can't sleep. I'm in a dope gang. Everywhere I look, I think they have to get me, man. They're paranoid. Yeah. Going through the phone. So they feel like somebody's, like, maybe they can feel like their phone tapped or somebody looking at their phone. Okay? You demanded your respect. Spirit is proud of you. And you getting this respect, too. 2026, like, something's happening, okay? My lips is dry. I keep looking around. That's hot. Okay. Use some Vaseline. It's the closest thing on my lips stuff it. All right, I gotta dap it off now because I like to be too greasy. Okay. Ooh. Last name is Moore. So this is telling me all I need to know. So there's some shit going on with that kidnapper family. And we did have karmic family out here. Some shit going on with that thrashing, that ass whipping hitting. That's the, ooh, in my situation, I was just going to say that's the person that's off to the side and everybody turning against. In my personal situation, now y'all take the messages as they resonate for you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to put the pieces of the puzzle together for yourself. And this right here is personal. Okay? So, okay? Violet is out here, so this could be Linnea Violeta. Somebody could be like highly tuned in, highly tapped in right now. Okay? Somebody could be a Pisces, or they could like fish in. Okay? Somebody could have met somebody on plenty of fish. I don't know. Okay? Somebody taking cold showers. Okay? And then we had angelic presence we had. Okay, so we have Astro Diva, a messenger of the gods of good, aka the gossips of heaven. So the spiritual streets could be talking about this. Okay, the appropriate offering for an Astro Diva is knowledge of a place if it cannot, hold on, is knowledge of a place that it cannot reach, a rival temple, and a location of an evil cult. Or the location of some other evil that has a direct bearing on the material plane. Couriers, messages between the good deities and the imperial lords. Okay. Somebody defeated a fucking cult. You that nigga, you that bitch, like in the spirit realm, somebody really defeated a cult. Now you, and it said you had like an angelic presence or angels are around you or whatever, you know, and it's because of this cult. And before these cards even came out, I was already picking up on a cult and some badass keys. Okay. Spirit said, do you? I feel like your spirit team got this. Like you really just made an offering to an astral diva without even knowing it. If you defeated a cult, like you were used for, that's what I said earlier too. I was like, they thought that you was their mission, but no, yeah, they thought that you was their mission, but you was really, they was really your mission. Yeah. And you lying. You could be an astral diva. You could be an angel walking on here, okay? Okay, glitches out here. Maybe they feel like it was some type of glitch in the matrix that you survived, or that you know, are who you are. I don't know. Universal laws is out here. And I said something about, did I say something about the laws? I thought I did. I don't know how to go back and watch it. But this is just the intro card. Okay, so everything in the universe boils down to energy, frequencies, and vibrations. There are several universal laws that explain these energies, frequencies, and vibrations and how they work. Okay, these laws dictate the rules to the game of life and how to continuously create the life that we want. Okay, so if somebody didn't play fair, I said something about laws. I did when I was saying they broke the law. Like you got to be blameless when you're doing this magic shit. Okay, murder trial. Ooh-wee. I said they tried to kill you, man. I said it. This reading, y'all. This fucking reading. That's what I'm talking about, Spirit. I know my answers be with me. Because I be speaking to shit and then the cards just be coming out. And if you haven't seen how big this oracle is, then you need to go back. Because there's just no way. There's no way. There's no way that I'm going to be able. I would have been over there for hours trying to pick out a card, pick out the exact cards to say what the hell we was talking about in conversation before we decided to even do a reading. You get what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Rare calamities is out here. Men in Black is out here. So you're not from here, dude. Okay. My left eye is like going crazy. I felt like I had eyelash in it. I didn't get it, but I still feel like it. Like it's in the corner. I don't know. I'm gonna look again in a second. Okay. Strength others cannot understand. Like I said, they know they can't fuck with you. There is a group of people that are they're fearing you, but at the same time admiring you. Okay. Okay, they're fearing you, but at the same time, they're admiring you. That you have strength that no one can understand. Winning by Asha Israel. It's a song on this channel. You got to find it. I'm going to have to, like, put all my music in a playlist because it's just kind of scattered all over the channel. But that's the song that I wrote featuring Stuffa. It's a rapper in St. Louis or whatever. Underworld legend. You're a fucking beast, man. Like, I'm telling you, like, you are a fucking god or a goddess, you got rank, man. In a human body, you have rank. They don't know who they was fucking with. They know now who they was fucking with, but they didn't know then. They know now. And they in trouble. Everything you said was gonna happen, happened. And it's happening in real time. If you thought it, that was the spirit letting you know that was gonna happen. That's not like a bad thought. I'm not like, because you know me, I'm a medium, and I've been my whole entire life been able to like predict crossing overs. Okay, I'm gonna say it like that. Even as a child, this is why this kidnapper family was afraid of me, because I would have a dream or I would say something about someone passing and then they would pass. Right? I've been this way my whole life. They are scared of your gifts. Underworld legend, man. Reincarnate on the earth. This might be scary to somebody. I hope not. Because you have to understand that you truly are powerful. And this is the way that the divine created you. We ain't over here in Truth Gang saying there isn't a God. We're not fucking going that far. We're not going that fucking far. We're not doing that. We're saying that you were created as one as well. In the image and in the likeness, which means you have the same characteristics, same qualities as your hour. Your hour would be your spiritual course, your spiritual team. Okay? A great evil destroyed by... You destroyed something that was great evil, and God used you to do it. The divine used you to do it. You destroyed a great fucking evil. Do you know how powerful you are? This is good news. Okay, a lot of people can't handle the messages that the spirit be given, but this is really good news. This is like a legend, an underworld legend. You're a fucking legend, and you're walking on earth, and they can't kill you. You're gonna leave when you're ready to leave, because you got ranking. Okay, you have ranking. You're gonna leave this motherfucker when you're good and ready to go. Okay, that's what's up. I'm proud of you, chosen one. I am so proud of you. We finna keep going. We ain't got that much left. Look. This is a download. Okay? Let's get even creepier. Okay? It's in pencil. So infatuated with your destiny, they feel like it's their destiny. They really feel like they are you. I think it's that female, too. I feel like it's everybody in that cult. I feel like it's that female that was involved with that person, too. Okay? And then we have Psalms 42 and 12. My soul thirsts for God, for of the living God. When shall I appear before God? So, like, now they're trying to find Jesus. Now they trying to find Jesus. Let me refresh my shit, because it be lagging, and I don't be knowing y'all if y'all still here. I mean, I can see my numbers, but I can't see if y'all are, like, talking. You know? It's a setup. Ooh-wee. No way out. I feel like you're not getting set up. Okay, so don't worry about that. I feel like they're getting set up. Okay, you don't have anything to worry about. They don't have any way out. You know, the grave that they dug for you is the grave that they're falling in. That's what I just heard. They're in a trap situation. They don't see a way out. They don't have a way out, okay? They're drained dry. All their resources, all their connections are gone. Sophia, the mother god, could be up here, okay? Okay, the mother god, so she's the face of the mother god, one face of the mother god, okay? There's many faces of the mother god, okay? It's just like there's many faces of the father god. All right, so yeah, Sophia. Divinely ordered steps, okay? Somebody is a straight up chosen one. The emerald tablets, okay? And you may have the keys, the knowledge, okay? Like I said, it's only the beginning, okay? I feel like for you, and I do feel like for them with their torture. With their torture. And it's going to be more of that shit to come, okay? Period. Preserved pregnancy is out here. So again, somebody, child could have been saved. Or you are a child that was saved by the divine. Okay? What else do we have out here, Spirit? Telling the truth. You've been telling the truth. Okay? Ancient gray spells is out here. That was kind of like in reverse, but I flipped it. Okay? You are telling the truth, and maybe you have access to some ancient gray spells because you do have these angels around you. Okay? And anytime that you complete something spiritually in your divine walk, let me see if I got something in my eye. I'm for real, because fuck. It's really getting to me. I gotta open this, pull these eyelids back, and look for this eyelash. Straight up. My mirror over here, and I didn't want to be digging all in my eye. Let me get some tissue, just so I can, like, try to grab it. I'm gonna put my hand in there. I've been smoking. Get on the tissue, eyelash, please. Oh my goodness. That thing was fighting me. You know how I get on your eyeball, like you try to get out the corner and then it want to stick to your eyeball, like you're trying to get it and it just want to, like, what the fuck? Anyways. You was telling the truth the whole time, okay? Alicia is out here, so somebody's name could be Alicia. Okay, she was paid off. It's a bitch in my situation named Alicia, and she was definitely paid off. Okay, business deals. Okay, her ass going to jail. Okay, period. Baby daddy drama. This is over a male, whatever you're going through. If you're a woman, and if you're a dude, it's over a woman. Okay, and your family's involved. Okay, the chosen number. You're definitely a chosen one. Okay, you promote change, and that's what's about to happen. Okay, you're changing shit in your life. Okay, you could care less about these people, these places, these things. Spirit number 823, cultivate peace. So you could be on your peace journey right now. You don't give a fuck about these people, okay? The presence of a calm environment. It is time for you to be the peacemaker and find a healthy way to relieve your mind of stress. Count on your blessings. Count on your blessings. Count your blessings and be grateful for each day. Be in touch with the divine to access tremendous motivation at all times, okay? Sekhmet is out here, so somebody can have cats. We got the cat god out here, the Egyptian pantheon. Sekhmet. That could be a guardian, or that could be in somebody's spiritual court. Okay. Ooh, Willis is out here, y'all. Knife behind a back. Okay. I should have just did that as a pop quiz, because maybe I would have told me the answer to that. Okay. So Willis is out here. And Willis, this has some shit to do with some cults, man. Who can tell me who Willis is? There's some people in here, right? If you can get to your phone and you ain't just listening, can you tell me what Willis does, who he was? Anybody? Because I'm going to tell you. But I just want to know if you know, if you're paying attention. And I'll give you a clue. He was a real human at one point in time. I'm going to wait a few seconds. And if I don't see nothing, then I'm going to just tell you. But I don't want to do that. I want to know if you're listening. Or if you're paying attention. Because this is important. You'll get it. Because, oh, I was about to tell you. We're going to wait until the clock turns to 27:30. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give somebody a minute and 30 seconds to type the shit. And if you don't type it, I'm just going to tell you. Because I want to finish this stack of cards. But it would let me know that you're paying attention. If you could just tell me who he is, if you remember who he is. I know you wouldn't know, Miss Pam. Natalie, you might know. And TY, you might know. But I know Miss Pam probably wouldn't know because we haven't talked about Willis in a while. All right, 27:27, 27:30. All right, so Willis, as a human in real life, before he became a human, he was the angel of the divine will, okay, before he became a human. Then he embodied flesh, just like whoever this reading is for, because they were literally saying that you're some type of fucking reincarnated something here on Earth, and you got respect, mad ranking, like boss shit, right? So Willis, before he became a human, he was the angel of divine will. Then when he came down here, he was supposed to do something, right, for a little girl, okay, his granddaughter. Willis was a preacher in real life, but he also was a master mason at the same time. Christian, Mason, same time, okay? Willis also had a lot of money, okay? You said, who was Willis? You said, I remember him speaking about him. I'm telling you who Willis was, right? So he was rich when he was alive. He had like plane, he had airplane, stores, land, houses, everything. And he was involved in this cult, Masons, right? And oh shit, I'm getting choked up. Give me some water. These don't really taste right to me anyways. That little shot of liquor do make your mouth dry. Okay. So he was in this cult, right? And it's a real cult in real life. He actually died in the mid-80s. He died in the mid-80s. Okay? And Willis involved in this cult, and all of his children, illegitimate children, and all these corrupt motherfuckers are in this cult. However, as a Mason, Willis believed in the supreme being, which is just the divine infinite all. But the good Masons, because there are good Masons, they believe in the supreme being, which means they know that they're going to have to answer or pay for some shit that they do while they're in the Earth School, right? So, because of the situation and the circumstances with the grandchild, okay, the divine infinite all instructed him upon his passing to leave all of the corrupt family's riches to the grandchild. Now, the grandchild at the time was a little child, probably like 7 years old. And he ended up getting killed off by the corrupt children in the family. And he changed that will at the last minute to little girl in real life. And upon his death, upon him dying, which he was killed off, and then he became a guardian for the child, right? Upon him dying, he did exactly what the divine infinite all told him to do. And then he was able to regain his position as the angel of divine will. Now, Willis, he's an ancestor, but he's also an angel because he had a body, okay? He carries paperwork, which is like wills, trust, and bonds and shit like that. So that's the divine. He has paperwork, so he's over spiritual inheritance and physical inheritance. And then he also carries a purple bag for, like, it is filled with money, but it's like spiritual currency. But he can translate it to English. He can translate it to physical inheritance, or make sure that one person ends up rich in their life or something like that, or they get this divine inheritance. He oversees making sure that people get their divine inheritance and their physical inheritances in this realm of reality. So that is who Willis is, right? So Willis' colors is Gay colors: red, purple, black, but he likes white too. So red, purple, black, and white. But they're Gay colors because he is, like a gay, but he still can do with the divine infinite all. You get what I'm saying? So Willis looks very friendly. He's the first like chubby angel looking, like he's like a chubby looking angel, like kind of like a Buddha type, but he's black, right? But he's kind of like a Buddha type looking angel, right? And he's very beautiful. He's a seraphim also, so he sings. He's in a part of the choir. Remember, he's a preacher, right? So he's a seraphim now as well. And he also has a knife behind his back. So he looks very friendly. You get what I'm saying? He looks very, very friendly. That's why this is the card that represents Willis, and it's written in purple. But he carries a knife behind his back. So he looks very easily approachable. He looks very friendly and all that other shit. But he will kill a motherfucker. Okay? He will. Like I said, angels are subjective. Now, I know you can answer this, T.Y. What's the difference between an angel and a demon? I know you can answer that because that's old, and then you've been on this channel for years. What's the difference between an angel and a demon? So Miss Pam can know. And I know you know the answer to that. I'll follow you, though. Granddad. You said nothing. Well, not really. But the answer that I was looking for, you said they both will get you right. The answer that I was looking for is, what's the difference between an angel and a demon? And the answer is what they're doing at that point in time. That's the only difference between an angel and a demon. What they're doing at that moment in time, in that particular second, hour, minute, whatever it is. They don't have time or whatever, but how they appear to the human, right? So they can, like I said, they can heal or kill you. The only difference between an angel and a demon is what they are doing. If they come in to bless you or hurt you, like, that's the only difference between an angel and a demon. You know? You said that too. Yeah, they both will get you, though. If you don't come right. But I don't have no problems with no demons. Not no more. I did when I was younger. But anyways, that's who Willis is. And he's awesome. He is awesome. Oh, he has like a million eyes on his his wings. Like, he has eyes. Like, he sees a lot. So he's got like eyes all over too. You said I worded it weird. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Okay. Yeah, so somebody's out here walking unhealed, okay? And you've been obedient to spirit and you healed. Okay, that's just that. All right, I don't want to read this. I don't. Okay, SRA or SAR, SAR. This is a magic square. I'll just go ahead and read it. So SAR can stand for a measure of rate of like frequency, like radio frequency, energy absorbed by the body from the source being measured. Okay, so sometimes something about somebody's frequency. Okay, and then we have SAR, which is a suspicious activity report, a document that financial institutions and those associated with their business must file when a financial crime enforcement network for the financial crime enforcement network. Okay, so there was definitely something about somebody stealing money. Because remember, we had money laundering and then trying to take you out or whatever, like they trying to kill you. So we have there's a financial report here that has been made. Financial crime has been reported. And there it is, whenever there's a suspected case of money laundering or fraud. So somebody has been caught. This group has been caught in money laundering and fraud against you. You finna have a case. You finna have a case. Jewel is out here. Okay? So this is like a chosen one. Okay? This is the chosen one. God's jewels. Okay? So don't cancel me. I'm just gonna tell you the truth because we're truth gang. Okay? Like the Jewish people, those aren't really the jewels of God. Because anytime you add ish to anything, it makes it sort of kind of something like a, but not really the exact thing. So Jewish is like sort of kind of, not really. Cubic zirconia, maybe. You get what I'm saying? That's what that is. Okay, today, the people that you see today, tell me, oh, we're Jewish. Okay. All right, that's what that is. But a jewel is God's chosen people, like them gemstones that represent the 12 tribes and all that shit that I'm working on. Okay, so that's what that is. Okay. What else do we have? Divine Spirit. Alaska is out here. Austin is out here. So maybe somebody wants to go to Texas or go to Alaska, or this could just be hot and cold energies. Okay, duality. What else? Ooh, rapist in reversed. So somebody could have tried to like take something from you spiritually, physically, take something by force. Okay. Joint celebration is out here. So they were gonna celebrate taking your money and you crossing over? Weirdos? I don't know. These people weird. Okay. Accumulation. So I feel like somebody's sins have reached the heavens. An accumulation of shit. Okay. And now it's time for justice. Okay. The runner is out here. I feel like you're running from this situation, or you ran from a situation. And I don't see that in a twin flame situation. Okay. You ran in secret. So somebody can literally be in hiding. You ran in secret away from a situation. Okay. And that could be how you got away. I do feel like there is a situation where you could be being watched, but it could be by not none of these people that want to hurt you. I want to say somebody's under investigation, or you've been under investigation, but somebody's being watched all the time. So if you feel like you're being watched, you're definitely being watched. You're being watched all the freaking time. And I feel like it is some type of law enforcement that's watching you. And I'm saying like in real life, like if you go outside, if you go in public, if you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and they're watching you, but I don't feel like they mean you any harm or anything like that. I kind of feel like they were sent to, they're not supposed to make no contact with you, but they're supposed to watch you to make sure nothing happens to you. That's the best way that I can put it. Okay? You said you worded it weird. Girl, I think I've been wording shit weird this whole life. I don't know. Man weave is out here, so somebody could be balding, and it's the dude, okay? They could be staying in a hotel, extended stay hotel, or somebody stays in an extended stay hotel. Okay? They feel some type of way about how you had all your obstacles removed, how you beat all these obstacles. Okay? You're the one. Okay? Don't worry. That's what Spirit said. Don't worry. You're the one. Like Neo. Okay? Sharon is out here. Somebody named Sharon. I feel like Sharon's telling the truth. I don't know who Sharon is. Alicia's telling the truth now. Sharon's telling the truth. I don't feel like Sharon had nothing to do with nothing, but Alicia definitely did. Okay? But people are telling the truth. And you're about to get some type of major victory here. And I'm proud of you. And whatever the divine does to these people ain't none of your business. Okay? It ain't none of your business what the divine chooses to do to these people. Okay, so whatever happens, you just get out of God's way. You get out of the divine's way. You get your popcorn, you kick your feet up, you relax, and you watch the show. And whatever happens to them happens. If they end up in jail, oh well. If they end up in hell, oh well. Okay, whatever happens, happens. And you let the divine take the justice however they're going to take the justice. But I do feel like the justice is, some of them is being played with. I told y'all I've been getting downloads. Like, I should have just went live with my downloads. I wouldn't be talking so fucking much, right? Some of them are getting played with. They're going to get taken out, right? They're definitely going to get taken out. But they're getting played with. That's what the near-death experiences is about. Like, the spirit is like, psych. You thought you was going to die, didn't you? Psych. Do it again. Like, okay. That's what's happening to some of them, and that's driving them crazy. So they could be being driven crazy first. And then whatever happens, happens. But anyways, this was a good live. I'm not going to see y'all for a couple days because I have to fucking finish this video. Haven't even started recording, but that's because I need everything to be right. I need all the knowledge to be right. I need everything to line up. I got to put it in plain form. This is esoteric knowledge. Esoteric, two different things. But anyways, it's higher level knowledge, okay? And I'm trying to break it down to where, and put it in a format to where the regular person could just get it. You know what I'm saying? Without me having to go the philosophy of the biology and the biology, like without me having to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. All right. My eyes like really bothering me. I hope I didn't touch it with weed fingers because that would probably be really bad. But anyways, I appreciate y'all so much. I thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank y'all for listening to how my day was. And if you didn't listen to how my day was, I want you to go back and watch that. Like, don't have to watch the whole video over again, but just go back and watch how my day went and what happened at work. That's my face towards that. For real. Okay. But anyways, I love y'all so much, and I will be back soon. Hopefully with this content. But if not, then I'll just come back for another live. But it's going to be with this content. But I'm not going to, I'm not going to overwork myself because I feel like that's why I need to take a brain break, because I was, doing it every night. 8 hours, 7 hours a night. Just staying up all night studying, you know. It said, no, I worded the question you asked about the angels and demons. Oh, okay. Girl, you still got it right. You just worded it different. You still got the question right. You like nothing. I mean, there really isn't a difference. It's just what they're doing at that point in time. Shit. They can show up as a healer or a killer. Either or. You just better hope that they showing up in a good mood. In a blessed mood. Okay? Because they don't really, most of the deities, spirits, ancestors, angels, and gods, they don't like to deal with men anyways. They don't. They don't like to deal with humanity because their minds aren't where they need. They don't have the thought capacity to comprehend or understand or even get the message. But anyways, I love y'all so much. You said, yes, I enjoyed the vibe. Good night. Yeah, I'm going to see y'all later. I love y'all. Be good. Bye.